Married sex predator teacher 34 grins as she escapes jail with sweetheart plea deal despite repaying a male student 14 and sending him sick messages. This goes on your consequences list.
All right, now, first of all, let's just be honest. If you send, saxophone type photographs to a minor, or you accept those type of pictures from a minor, that is a federal felony charge. So we need to maybe get the federal government involved here to get some justice.
We know that there's no consequences for any of these women, though. We know this. This is what we've been talking about all night. There ends up being no consequences of any consequence. The irony here is you have identified the saxophone as the implement of destruction in these acts. And if you look at a saxophone, the part that you originally put in your mouth has a small aperture.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But when you're done, you're at the other end, which has a large flared aperture.
And then you got the spit valve.
Which is and the spit valve, which is sort of a metaphor for how they end up at the end of college after running that 450 miles.
Yeah.
With 50 miles to go, the large opening at the end there.
That's right.
Melissa Rackenzie's 33 was all smiles as she left the Queen's courtroom with a sweetheart deal on Tuesday. She escaped jail time, but will permanently give up her teaching license while she attends a 2-year predator program. There you go. This is right. It goes in that episode, dude. Her victim's mother previously filed a lawsuit against school officials claiming they negligently ignored signs of the abuse. Look at this. What is this thing even?
It looks like a teacher at Hogwarts.
Seriously,
looks like a wet. Oh, what was the redhead family of the Weasleys?
Yep,
it looks like one of the Weasley sister growing up.
Yeah,
Meth and Dix.
This is Mrs. Cavern Crotch, and she teaches disappearing sausages.
See, now you're getting on board with the comedy. That's some good shit.
A married New York City teacher beamed with happiness as she walked out of a courtroom with a sweetheart deal. Melissa Rackenzie's 33 was all smiles as she left the court. Her plea deal will see her serve no jail time, but will permanently hand over her teaching license to mother of three. Mother of three! Melissa.
Wow.
There's a lot of things in my head right now that are not going to come out on a microphone and get recorded on YouTube, because if they do, not only will your channel get shut down, but Special Agents Frickin' Frack might knock on my door out of curiosity.
And we don't need that. Thank you.
No.
3 kids at 33.
She has been a kid. No, that's fine. 3 kids at 30. My grandmother had my dad.
I'm just saying that. So she's lost her profession. She's 33 with 3 kids. If she's married, she's going to get divorced.
I find that likely.
Yes. So that means she's going to probably get custody of those kids, because it doesn't sound like this is a felony conviction. And the husband is going to get ran through the coals paying child support, and Alice isn't horny anymore money because she decided to be a participant in the worm pile. That's fair. That's some justice right there.
I hate you.
Am I wrong, though?
No, you're not wrong. She has been accused of grooming a young student at her school, sending him a slew of sexual messages while carrying out a year-long physical relationship where they would meet up for saxophone practice in her car.
Okay.
The married mother of 2, pictured with her husband, he put his face out there, who claimed she was innocent, will serve no jail time, but will hand over her teaching license. Dude.
Wow.
No, seriously.
That is
dude, she... Okay, look at his face.
Well, he's a cuck-gina. That's what he is. He's a cuck-gina. You can't put up...
Look at the expression on his face. The expression on his face is, I chose poorly.
Well, I know what that is because I did the same thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Listen, man, don't mess with the Ginger Ninja.
Oh, whoa, dude, look at her.
Half your shit.
What did you? Pop, that's her walking right there.
Yeah.
She's like the size of a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And she's a ginger, right?
Her head is, yes, and she's not even level with that fire extinguisher. Dude,
So
she's like
5'1",
4'11".
5'11" or 4'11"?
No, 4'11".
Yeah. She's somewhere between 4'11" and 5'2".
Wow.
Again, this is the Ginger Ninja treatment. They assassinate your character, take your kids, and run off with half your shit or more if they can.
Wow.
So there you go.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Once again, I'd like to remind our gentle viewers that although there is no content in here that merits any of this, you are still not getting away from the inevitable Bolshevik.
Ah, yes.
So,
where's my button? Yep, there.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
There you go.
Rackenzie's began her advances, he said, by sending him a number of lewd messages and told the outlet that he felt like Rackenzie's had taken advantage of him because of his age. Initially, their communications started over email or were due to a problem with another student, and he said he felt comfortable with her. Oh, so she's a trap setter. She sets the nice, come you sit down next to me. Tell me your problems. It's fine.
Kind of like a spider.
Next thing you know, Mrs. Cavern Crotch is teaching you how to make sausages vanish.
Yeah, she's got the Black Widow vagina.
Mm-hmm. I was vulnerable with her. I'm smart, but I don't make good decisions. I work off of impulse. You're a 14-year-old boy. You don't even know what a decision looks like other than choosing between the cheeseburger or the taco. Okay?
Well, obviously,
in this case, don't choose the taco. I realized what I had said as it came out of my mouth. My brain is going, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, fuck it, too late.
I'm so glad my mind is fucking healing. All right.
Your mind is never going to heal.
No, I'm always going to be a circle thinker because I had brain damage and the stroke, but the brain fog is going away.
Yeah. Over the course of the next year, he said their relationship escalated quickly, and she would soon send depraved messages in between taking care of her children.
She's going to probably start selling real estate.
I just don't get this.
Well, here's the thing. She's gonna find another job. She's gonna sell real estate or something like that. She's gonna probably make more money than she was making as a teacher. So that there's no punishment for her at all.
Listen to these texts. In a text exchange obtained by the New York Post, the teen claimed Rackenzie's allegedly wrote to her, "You're going to get lucky once I put this kid to sleep." Another text seen by the outlet saw Rackenzie's allegedly write, "I want you so bad, and now I got to go read kids' books. Like, what the fuck?" She also allegedly wrote to the boy, "Study up on your technique, and I'll be moaning for you all day and night, Daddy."
Oh my
God!
Wow. All right. Now, okay. I got to speak. I got to say something here. Okay. If you are a mother and your kids are so young that you have to read them stories before they go to bed, maybe you shouldn't be firing up the vagina machine to accept deposits because you just might wind up with another kid. I'm just saying, once the whistle stack starts pumping out DNA.
Oh no, the factory floor is clearly still functioning. The 3D baby printer is still working.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know how you're missing that she's texting a 14-year-old. You're going to get lucky as soon as I put my kids to bed.
I know.
That's the most twisted thing I've ever heard.
I mean, that's like a text message that I would probably have gotten from, while I was married from my wife.
When you're married, yeah. Okay.
That's totally acceptable.
Mama
wants child. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Precisely my point.
It's like cruising the skateboard park for ass. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
God. The boy's mother has since launched a lawsuit claiming this could have been quickly prevented by school officials, claiming signs of the abuse went undetected due to negligence. She took the teen out for a walk in the park after she went to the supermarket, where she's been accused of hugging the boy really close and asking to kiss him. This came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it because she said she had a husband and stuff. I felt weird, like I had to hug her back. I hugged her, I kissed her. That's how it started. The sexual abuse continued by Mackenzie, typically ordering the teen to meet her in her car before or after school. She'd tell me where to go to meet her, where the car is parked, he claimed, and said that she tried to meet him every day except Wednesday, where she had to watch the kids.
Wow.
Yikes.
That is fucked up, man.
Every time we'd meet up, he claimed. Adding that she would allegedly give him gifts like money and nicotine devices. Most of the time, she gave me money. The most she ever gave me was $500.
$500, Jesus!
Her husband doesn't notice that like large chunks of money are going missing.
Well, no, hang on. When it comes to money, women are experts at squirreling that shit away without you knowing.
I can vouch for this.
Yeah.
My ex had 3 different bank accounts that I only discovered after she fled and kidnapped my daughter and left behind all of her like paperwork.
Yeah.
She forgot to take like the folder that had all of her bank information in it.
Yeah. They are primo when it comes to embezzlement from their husbands.
Yep.
Primo.
Yep. Yeah, she had hundreds of thousands of won, thousands of US dollars.
It's better than 100,000 dongs.
I mean, you make a fair point.
Oh my God, what's wrong with me today?
She just had some headquarters dong.
She got head.
I still know where you live, Tim. In her lawsuit filed in January, the child's mother said negligence by officials in the Department of Education allowed this abuse to continue undetected. The lawsuit is seeking an undisclosed amount of damages and aims to bring school officials to account for their failure to prevent it, the mother's attorney, Jonathan Cooper, told Patch. It's really when we entrust our kids to this. Yeah, look how tiny she is.
Yeah, she's like, you're right, 5'11" to 5'1".
4'11" to 5. Yeah.
5'1".
Yeah,
somewhere.
She's super tiny.
Yeah.
November 2023, the teacher claimed that the teen had been threatening to extort her and accused him of saying that she'd shoot her and her kids if she didn't pay him $5,000. That's not something a 14-year-old kid would think to say. That's just weird. No. After Mackenzie's arrest, here we go. Her husband, William, defended the 33-year-old and claimed that she was innocent. Oh,
what a cuck-gina.
I'll bet you there's some bondage gear in that house.
Either that or he is canoeing down the river of denial.
Bring out the gimp.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jimmy. Yeah, somewhere in there is a butt plug involved. Speaking to the New York Post, her husband said, "My wife is innocent. She's the mother of 3 kids. She loves them very much. There's definitely a butt plug involved. She's been a big part of the community in her school. We all support her. We're all saying she's innocent. I won't elaborate any further. Why? Because you have a butt plug in your ass."
All right. First of all,
this employee has been reassigned.
Hang on.
Yeah.
If a man was banging a 14-year-old girl,
you're done.
His life would be so screwed up. It literally would be the equivalent of like having a metal butt plug in an MRI machine. That's what his life would turn into.
Oh, the butt rocket. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was awful. Wow.
Yeah. But she's getting away with it. She's getting a pass.
Yes. It appears so. In a statement, they said the alleged behavior is extremely concerning and wholly unacceptable. She was banging a 14-year-old.
If it was wholly unacceptable, you wouldn't have taken a plea deal, or you would have given her one where she actually did some time.
This employee has been reassigned away from the school and students pending the outcome of the arrest, and if convicted, we will pursue termination. Nothing is more important than the safety and well-being of our students. No, nothing is more important than the safety and well-being of your tenure and retirement, you pedantic fucks.
Well, first of all, that's the power of the teachers' union speaking right there.
Yes.
That's why our education system is an absolute toilet. There's that and the single mothers. If you had a mother and father in the house, and you had decent teachers who weren't like fucking and sucking your kids, and actually teaching legitimate shit, it would be a whole different country right now.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.